Hello and welcome back to Vlogmas. My name is Piera and today I am here with a FAIRYLOOT unboxing. Wow, that was plastered the fuck on. Anyway, it's December 19th today and it's like 4 p.m. It's 5 p.m. Wow, I've wasted the day. And I figured I should probably get around to filming, editing, and uploading this vlog. For you today, I have a FAIRYLOOT unboxing. Today, what did we do? I had a house inspection this morning. I read some more of City of Brass, which is still so good even though it's so dense and thick and the world building is insane. So I'm struggling with it, but I'm really loving it. I swear to God, if you keep jumping on the camera, you are done in my videos. I also started watching Godless on Netflix, which is really quite good. I'm not usually a fan of like westerns, but I love Jack O'Connell, like Air, so I'm like 10 out of 10 in it for him. And you've been a real brat, but also kind of cute. I also found out I can pick up Cactus any day from Thursday, which is super exciting. What are you doing? You're very cute. Yeah, apart from that, Jacob's at work until, like, I think he started at 12 and he works till 9 because it's now Christmas hours in retail. But I have to do 2 midnight shifts on, well, wait, no, I don't. Thursday I'm working. Friday night I have a midnight shift. So if for some ridiculous reason you would like to buy a book at, like, fucking 10 o'clock at night, come see me at Dimmicks, because I'll be doing that. Anyway, enough from me. Here comes my unboxing. If you do not know, FAIRYLOOT is a monthly subscription box in which you receive a new book as well as a bunch of bookish items pertaining to a theme. You want to open this box? So the theme for this month is Oh So Regal, and that gives me like some serious Elsa vibes. I'm not like overly pumped for this box. I don't know what's in it, but I don't know. It's weird when like the other side of the world has Christmas in winter and it's like 42 degrees here and I'm sweating my tits off and you guys are all over there in like your hot chocolate, or you're not in your hot chocolate, that's weird, in like your warm clothes, drinking your hot chocolate and your marshmallows and your fire, and I'm over here like, how can I peel off my skin? Okay, first thing I see is a full-size Pop Funko figure, for some reason, of Pocahontas. Was she a princess? I don't actually know. Now I just see Pop Funkos and I'm like, what parts can I use you for? Next up from Fiction Tea Designs, we have a little keychain that says Books Rule. There's a crown on it. It's kind of cool. I want to start making some of these things. I really want to make one with like Trick on it, even though he's been nothing but a little shit. Please don't shit on command once I say you've been a shit. Oh my God. Yeah, I really want to start making some of these things. So let me know if you guys would be interested in buying stuff like that. I don't know what we'd have on it. And from A Court of Candles, we have Prince Aladdin. I like Aladdin. I like that one. I don't know if I like that smell though. Egyptian Amber. Throat lozenges. Wow, I am vicious today. From Miss Fee, we have a little zip pouch. It says virtuous and fair, royal and gracious. And I believe this is a quote from Shakespeare? I don't know, like what could you, pens maybe would fit in this? I don't really know. I don't really use my zip pouches. Next up from Stella's Bookish Art, we have a Red Queen inspired notebook. It says, to look powerful is to be powerful by Victoria Aveyard, and you know how much I hate Red Queen, but I do love notebooks, so. Although I was getting some really vicious vibes when I picked this up. Like vicious from V.E. Schwab, Victoria Schwab instead. But to look powerful is to be powerful. I don't vibe it. I don't know. I don't vibe it. We also have a War Storm bookmark from the Red Queen series. Woo! We have a chapter sampler of Rose Marked by Livia Blackburn. I don't know what this is about. Well, that's it for this box, except for the book of the month. Like, I love FAIRYLOOT, it's like probably my favorite subscription box to get, but I can't say I was overly impressed with this one. Out of however many boxes I've got, for only one to be like, not even disappointing, just kind of like, meh, I think that's a pretty good, like that's good. Alrighty, so the book for this month is Everless by Sarah Holland, and I've actually seen a lot of people reading this, so maybe it will be okay. YA fantasy right now is not my thing. But I mean, I'll give it a go. Like I said, I've seen a lot of people reading it at the moment, so I can't imagine it's terrible. You also get a signed book plate, the FAIRYLOOT bookmark, a letter from the author, and Fairy Scoop, which is the newsletter in which you have an interview with the author. And next month's theme is Talk Fairy to Me, which I am down for. I don't mean saying it. Overall, it was a pretty average box, but like I love FAIRYLOOT, and I know, like, you know, you can't expect every box to be exactly what you want or to amaze you, but I'm keen to read that book. That's one thing I will definitely do. I will probably use Pocahontas for parts. I'm excited to see what they do in the new year. I mean, I can't imagine it's easy running a subscription box every month where you need to come out with new books and new bookish stuff, and I can't even imagine the stress these guys are under. But, as always, thank you guys. It's so hot, I get really angry when I'm hot and like antsy. Maybe that's it. Maybe I should refilm this when I'm not sweating my tits off. Anyway, God, it's so hot. Shit. Okay, let me just, my eye is still not completely healed. It's still got heaps of like dry skin under my eyeball, and it feels like it's weeping all the time, which is really annoying. Tomorrow, I am taking Jacob on his wine tour that he wanted for his birthday. It's like, fuck knows why, we don't drink, so. And then Thursday, Friday, I'm just working, so I will probably put out some pre-filmed stuff on those days. I don't think I'll have time to like vlog. Saturday, I have my other Christmas party with my other favorite people that I'm super fucking pumped for. See, like it feels like there's something in my eye and I know there's not. I just hate the human body. Yeah, so apart from that, I'm literally doing nothing except trying to fine-tune, draft and write my series. I haven't really mentioned much about it, and I probably won't get into it too much until I have a more direction for it. Ideally a TV series that I'm going to try and pitch with my team. Worst case scenario, just release it online. But it's kind of like your dystopian, rebel thing, government, all that sort of fun stuff. But I find my work primarily, I've based a lot on characters, because that's what that's what I love, that's what I love to read, that's what I love to watch. I love like the hardcore fandoms who like ship these characters, who love these characters, who make like photo sets on Tumblr about these characters, and so that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Like the plot's important obviously, but I'm definitely working more towards having really strong characters and character relationships. It's difficult. Like these characters, most of these characters I've had in my mind for like a good year, but I just haven't had a world to put them in or a purpose for them, which is super annoying because I'm trying to avoid obviously like your cliche storylines, but I know, I mean, to sell, there's gonna have to be some cliche stuff in there just done a different way. My eyeball, oh, I'm just so done. Oh, there was a hair in it. Well, that'll do it. When I know more, you will know more. I think for this one we are going to do a bit of crowdfunding for our pilot just so we can make it like really dynamic and really good. Yeah, hopefully in the new year we'll have like some good stuff going. Like I think I'm gonna end Vlogmas on Christmas Day. So Christmas will be the last vlog for Vlogmas, and then I might take the rest of the year, all like 6 days of it off. And then maybe a week or two in January, the first week or two, just to kind of figure out the direction we want to go with our channel. Like I know I've been talking about it a lot. It's difficult, I guess, to start up. I mean, I don't know anything about YouTube or how to make popular videos or what people want. Like I literally just turn on my camera and talk to it because I know a few of you guys like to do that, like to talk to me and see how I think about books and my animals and stuff like that. But you know, I look at popular YouTubers who I spend a lot of time watching, and not just booktubers, but like I know everyone obviously starts from the ground up, but then I kind of figure like for example, off the top of my head, I watch a lot of Aspen Ovard and Parker. I mean, like, if you've seen their stuff, it's really, like, aesthetically, it looks really great. I enjoy watching them as well, I guess. I mean, like, they're very different people to Jacob and I, so it's not, I don't watch their content for them so much as just to see what the fuss is about, I guess. They have this like really aesthetically pleasing house, and they go on all these travels, and they do all these like fancy well put together videos, and I know obviously that's just social media, that's what you see, it might not be that in the real world, but I don't really care about that, what they're like in the real world. I'm just trying to go off, you know, they're obviously successful YouTubers, they work full-time as YouTubers, and then you look at people, you know, like Casey Neistat, which I'm not even gonna pretend like that's where I'm headed. All your other successful YouTubers, and just trying to figure out, I don't know, like I went in with the idea of trying to be just like 100% myself and not, you know, trying to be something that I'm not, which, I mean, I'm not saying everyone does that, but like I don't know what the people want, basically. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't know how to give it to them. Like I've literally just taught myself how to film, how to edit, and like realistically I get Jacob to tidy it up for me. He mostly does the music, he mostly does like any sort of graphics you see or anything like that. And I would love to learn more and to do more, and to have a team of people around me who also are into that sort of thing. What I want to do career-wise, and it's acting, it's always going to be acting, but then I'm kind of always, it ends with like, is the social media aspect and the YouTube aspect going to affect my acting? Like will I be taken seriously as an actor if I have this YouTube channel where I'm obviously myself on it, but it's like a huge other thing with, it's not a huge other thing, but it's another thing with like casting and all that sort of stuff. Like, I mean, social media now is becoming a good platform for actors, because, you know, they see you've got people who, you've got, I guess, followers and viewers, so they want to go with someone who people already know. But then I always worry, like, what if I go in for an audition and then the casting director or the director finds my YouTube channel and they're like, oh, I don't really like her that much. Yeah, not what I thought she could be or what I expected her to be or whatever. So that's always another thing that I'm like super conscious of. So it's like, it's a tough one in that regard. And then also, like, I was watching one of Whitney's vlogs this morning, and she was saying, like, you know, it's difficult to, I guess, put yourself together, get a camera, film content, edit content, upload content. I mean, it's not an easy thing. Granted, there are people out there who work a lot harder than I do, so like, that's just a whole different kettle of fish. And then to not get, I guess, the views, or it seems like you're just kind of putting it out there for nothing. I mean, I'm lucky with Vlogmas. I've definitely noticed a lot more views, a lot more interaction, which I'm so thankful for, because I was really skeptical when I started that people wouldn't watch it, or that you guys wouldn't like it, or you wouldn't like me. So it's not so much that I'm getting at, but it's, apparently it also has to do with like YouTube algorithms. I don't know any of that, so I can't talk to that. But that's another thing to think of, like, you know, I want my content to be at a higher level, but I also don't know what to do to get that higher level that is still honest without going out and, you know, like decking my whole house out in like white and black matte theme and, you know, going on these holidays. Like, I don't even know how do YouTubers end up on these, like, fucking, how do you guys get to Greece? Shit, man, I can barely afford to go to Melbourne. I mean, like, I sound like I'm whinging, and I'm definitely whinging at this point. I don't even want to say disheartening. It's just kind of like figuring out where we're gonna go next. Like, what am I doing differently to the 100 other booktubers or the 1,000 million other YouTubers? Like, what level do you consider success? Do you consider success, you know, like 50,000 subs? Do you consider it 1,000 subs? Do you consider it a certain amount of views on a video? Do you consider it, you know, sponsor deals and brand deals and all that sort of stuff? And I have no idea. I don't know anyone in my immediate circle who is like a YouTuber who does things. So I don't have anyone I can be like, hey, how do you do this? Or what do you recommend for this? Or do you know much? Like, Jacob knows a bit about YouTube, but he hasn't done it, if that makes sense. Like, he hasn't been in it to be able to give me advice. It's really weird. It's kind of where I feel like I'm at with my acting now. I feel like my next step, I need a mentor. Something, or manager or something, to just be like, these are the next steps you need to take to get to where you want to be. And it's a difficult thing, and especially, like, you know, Jacob just turned 24 yesterday. I've been 24 since September. I know it's not old, but I feel old. I feel like I have achieved very minimal in my life. I literally feel like I'm running out of time. And to be a Hamilton, I am definitely throwing away my shot, but I don't know what my shot is. So you'll have to excuse my whiny rant. It's just I'm just spitballing at this point. I'm talking, I'm thinking. To have the amount of subscribers and the amount of viewers that I have is, you know, not something I ever expected when I uploaded my first Maximum Ride video, let alone my first booktube video, let alone my first Vlogmas video. So already that's just like, that's a huge win when you think about it. But yeah, honestly, without sounding too, like, ungrateful, like, sometimes it does feel a little like you don't get much reward for the risk, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously I get subscription boxes, I get sent books to review, which is fantastic. Like, I never thought in a million years that would be a thing. But it's, I mean, like, it's hard to branch out as well. Like, I'd love to do more animal stuff. I'd love to do, like, a lot more stuff to, I guess, branch out, and I don't want to box myself into, I'm just a booktuber, or like the booktuber that has some animals, or the Australian chick that swears a bit. Like, I want to be able to do other things and attract other viewers who might not necessarily come for the book stuff, who might come for the animal stuff, or who might come for, you know, our film stuff. So it's just trying to find that weird balance of like, what can I do? I don't know. Like, I don't even know what that conversation was, or if I'm even gonna edit it and put it in the vlog. Maybe this is like Christmas time anxiety. I don't know, maybe I just need a puppy. I think that'll probably fix a lot of problems. Jacob, when I force you to watch this for my edit, get me a puppy. Oh, why is life so difficult? And I know I'm gonna get people telling me that you're young, you still have so much time, or, you know, look on the bright side. Right now I'm really struggling with the bright side. I'm 24, I have no prospects, but it's also like, okay, but what next? I don't know, this is all just rambling. Anyway, to end this vlog on a lighter note, because you can't just end it here, I've taken to this thing of like scaring Jacob awake, because I think it's really funny. Here's one of those where you can see the genuine fear of God in his eyes. Jacob, quick! I'm probably gonna get in trouble for uploading this, but I just thought it was too fucking funny not to share. So if he ever did it to me, I would probably cry. Although now he's kind of conditioned to it, and he doesn't get scared anymore. All that says to me is I gotta up my game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a clusterfuck and just a bit of a vent over the things I've learned during Vlogmas. Yeah, shit, I don't know. I'm gonna go have a cup of tea. Anyway, please feel free to like and subscribe even after that horrendous rant of self-pity. Wow, rough. This is what it looks like when I'm questioning my entire existence, but also trying to be cool, but also not really caring if I look cool or not. So I will see you tomorrow with tomorrow's vlog. Okay, bye.